The OceanGate Titan submarine accident, which took place in June 2023, is still regarded as one of the most terrible maritime disasters in modern history. The Titan, a privately operated deep-sea submersible that was intended for commercial and exploratory dives to the wreck of the Titanic, experienced a catastrophic implosion while it was descending. The disaster resulted in the deaths of all 5 persons on board. According to the official explanation, the catastrophe was caused by structural breakdown owing to immense underwater pressure. The carbon fiber hull of the vessel has been identified by experts as having potential weaknesses, and they have also raised concerns about the company's commitment to safety. However, as is the case with many high-profile situations involving wealthy people, cutting-edge technology, and mysteries of the deep water, alternative narratives and conspiracy theories have proliferated, calling into question the official version and proposing hidden reasons, cover-ups, and even supernatural involvement. One of the most widely circulated conspiracy theories that emerged following the tragedy was the idea that the Titan's fate was not a coincidence but rather a deliberate event that was intended to divert the public's attention away from other important happenings taking place across the globe. Some experts believe that the massive amount of media attention that was given to the implosion was a deliberate ploy to distract the public from political scandals, government corruption, or significant financial dealings that may have otherwise dominated news cycles. This concept is based on the larger premise that mainstream media and elite power institutions carefully choose the stories they tell in order to affect how the public sees things. They do this to ensure that sensational stories, such as the Titan accident, distract from more essential but potentially disastrous revelations concerning persons in positions of authority. Although there is no concrete proof to support these claims, the fact that the tragedy happened at the same time as contemporary geopolitical and financial crises has led to conjecture that powerful organizations either controlled the submersible's fate or took advantage of it for their own gain. But before starting this video again, don't forget to subscribe for more haunting adventures, share this video with fellow thrill seekers, and comment your thoughts below. Another theory, which is very sinister, suggests that the Titan's implosion was not an accident but rather a meticulously orchestrated assassination intended to kill specific passengers. There are some people who believe that the deaths of billionaires, such British businessman Hamish Harding and Pakistani business mogul Shahzada Dawood, were not simply coincidental due to the fact that they were billionaires. According to this argument, these individuals had access to sensitive information or were involved in financial or political matters that posed a threat to important people or organizations. Their deaths in a highly publicized tragedy that occurred beneath the ocean, which was seemingly unavoidable, provided the perfect cover for their elimination without arousing instant suspicion. Despite the continuous speculation regarding possible intentions, there has been no compelling evidence linking any of the passengers to secretive or controversial conduct that would warrant such an extreme measure. On the other hand, many people continue to believe that famous people do not die without some type of deeper mystery surrounding the circumstance. There is another perspective that focuses on OceanGate itself, in addition to the charges of assassination and media manipulation. This position suggests that there is a cover-up about the design and safety flaws of the vessel. Stockton Rush, the company's CEO, has received a great deal of criticism for the company's unconventional engineering choices. One of these decisions was to employ carbon fiber for the hull. Because carbon fiber is susceptible to fatigue and microfractures when it is subjected to intense pressure, many experts believe that it is not a good option for repeated deep-sea operations. Prior to the catastrophe, former personnel and industry experts had already raised concerns about the safety of the Titan. Some whistleblowers were even dismissed or ignored when they brought attention to these problems. Certain analysts feel that the leaders of OceanGate were completely aware of the systemic threats yet continued to pursue missions in order to acquire financial gain, notoriety, or technological improvements. The fact that the corporation is hesitant to adhere to standard safety protocols, along with allegations that passengers were coerced into signing lengthy documents that acknowledge the risk of death, raises more doubts about whether the company prioritized safety. An even more outlandish theory proposes that the Titan may not have had any passengers on board when it conducted its deadly plummet. Some people think that the whole event was faked. They claim that the persons who were said to be victims were either pretending to be dead or were taken to secret locations for purposes that are not known. This theory is based on speculation rather than evidence, although it is consistent with the long-held belief that well-known people frequently go missing under the guise of tragic occurrences, only to return later with new identities. The fact that the Titan's passengers are extremely wealthy and have a lot of resources supports this theory. There are some people who think that they possess the skill and the determination to successfully do such a difficult trick. On the other hand, the recovery of the wreckage and the confirmation of human remains contradict this hypothesis, making it one of the least probable ideas even if it continues to be propagated in internet conspiracy forums. The notion that there could be military involvement or hidden underwater technologies is another theory that has been more widely accepted. Some conspiracy theorists think that the Titan may have accidentally accessed a secret military location or discovered a hidden weapon or surveillance system that is located deep in the ocean. There are rumors that the Submersible's untimely end may have been caused by enormous underwater forces. This conjecture arose from reports that military sonar detected the implosion of the Submersible early on, but did not immediately disclose this information to the public. Theorists are questioning whether this delay was simply a matter of following protocol, or if it was an indication that the authorities had more information about the disaster than they were willing to disclose. While it is known that deep-sea military operations are conducted, particularly by naval forces that use advanced sonar, robotic submarines, and surveillance equipment, there is no documented link between these actions and the fate of the Titan. On the other hand, the fact that military research in the deep sea is kept secret creates the possibility for speculation about what could be discovered in the unexplored depths of the ocean. Some hypotheses go beyond scientific and technological explanations and approach the domain of the supernatural, proposing that the Titan's demise is tied to the so-called Titanic curse. For a long time, people have thought that touching the wreckage of the Titanic will bring them bad luck. A lot of people have cited the bizarre coincidences and deadly incidents that have occurred to individuals who have participated in Titanic excursions as proof of this. According to this perspective, the Titan's implosion was yet another example of the mysterious forces that are present in the area surrounding the infamous shipwreck. There are some people who even say that the souls of those who died on the Titanic do not want to be disturbed, and that human involvement has led to catastrophic consequences. These beliefs are not backed by scientific data, but they do reflect the deep cultural fascination with the Titanic and the enduring feeling of mystery and sorrow surrounding it. In spite of the numerous theories that have come to light since the Titan catastrophe, the majority of scientists are of the opinion that the implosion of the Titan submarine was the result of engineering defects rather than covert schemes or supernatural forces. The absence of regulatory oversight, the use of experimental materials, and the repeated warnings from specialists all indicate that this is a preventable tragedy rather than a calculated act of sabotage or an incomprehensible curse. However, the fact that alternative explanations continue to be proposed is indicative of a larger tendency in society, in which high-profile disasters, especially those that involve wealthy or powerful people or cutting-edge technology, often lead to speculation about hidden motives and secret objectives. Regardless of where the truth lies, the OceanGate Titan catastrophe has had a lasting impact on deep-sea research and has raised fundamental questions about the balance between innovation and safety. As investigations continue and more information comes to light, the world stays captivated by the mystery surrounding the occurrence. This ensures that discussions and debates will continue for years to come. The myths about the Titan's destiny, whether they are founded on fact or fiction, remind us that mankind is always attempting to find meaning in tragedy, even when the simplest solution is the most correct one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.